Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good Thursday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Finally, something falling from the sky. It is raining out there. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis joining us now. We finally have some rain, Brian, after weeks and weeks of dry weather.
And amazingly, I was just giggling to myself as you were saying that, because I actually have already had one person come to me and say, it's not enough rain.
It's not.
Which is true.
Right.
But this is better than just a passing sprinkle or two, right?
It's going to help all those wildfires out there.
Certainly, and it'll put a little scratch as opposed to a dent in our drought situation. Let's take a look at traffic quickly first, and you can see here that despite the rain, things are moving along fine. Up and down 91 and across the Pike, I-391 and 291 also seem to be running okay. There's a little slowdown just north of the 291 merge on I-91, but other than that, we're in pretty good shape. Temperatures right now, as expected, are in the low to mid 40s because of the rain-cooled air and the breeze out of the east-northeast. You can see, there it is, the rain up and down the valley. So we're getting kind of a second round of a soaking here, and that will continue, we expect, into the day tomorrow, believe it or not. We've got rain in the forecast, actually into the first half of the weekend. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
A 24-year-old man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in Springfield overnight. The Hampton DA spokesman told 22 News Springfield police received a 911 call around 1 this morning for a disturbance at an apartment building on Lyman Street. Officers found a 24-year-old man in the apartment's entranceway with 2 guns. The 2 officers fired their service pistols, wounding the suspect. Officers immediately gave medical attention, and the man was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries. An ongoing investigation. A 43-year-old man was struck and killed by a train just south of Greenfield this morning. According to the Northwestern DA's office, the incident happened around 8 o'clock this morning in Deerfield. An Amtrak spokesperson said the Valley Flyer was traveling from Greenfield to New Haven, Connecticut when it struck the man trespassing on the tracks. No one on board the train was hurt. Former Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz has withdrawn from consideration to be President-elect Trump's Attorney General. Gaetz posted on social media today saying that his confirmation was becoming a distraction for the Trump and Vance administration. Trump's selection of Gaetz brought fresh scrutiny to previous allegations against the former congressman. Following an investigation by the Justice Department, they allege that he is involved in sex trafficking and sex with a minor. Gaetz has denied those allegations, and the department plans to not charge him. The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his former defense minister, and Hamas officials. They are accused of war crimes and crimes against humanity over actions taken during their 13-month war in Gaza. The decision turns Netanyahu and the others into intentionally wanted suspects. The prime minister condemned the court's action, saying there was, quote, nothing more just than Israel's war in Gaza. 2 of the 3 Hamas leaders have been killed in the conflict. Back now with Brian Lapis. Brian, we could, some places in western Massachusetts, see some snow before this precipitation is all said and done.
Yeah, primarily early tomorrow morning and possibly tomorrow night and Saturday morning. We've got the chance for a little bit of snow shower activity in the Berkshires. Let's take a look. In fact, if you look on the radar right now, you can see that there is some snow falling over New York State and northeastern Pennsylvania. So some of that cold air is going to try to get in here. We're not expecting any significant accumulation of snow anywhere, but if it happens, if any kind of slushy accumulation happens, it would be in the Berkshires. So bottom line is it's wet tonight. Continued wet weather here, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock on the 22 News Storm Team Skycast. Rain and drizzle continues, and then right through the overnight hours. In fact, the Skycast kind of refreshes the steady precipitation here at 9 o'clock tonight. Rain, and then another wave of rain around midnight as well. So this is a good soaking. And then notice we get enough cool air in here tomorrow in the morning for some snow showers over the Berkshires, and then potentially a little bit of clearing east of the Connecticut River, but also the chance for scattered showers throughout the day tomorrow. So kind of a complicated scenario, but bottom line, it's damp into the first half of the day on Saturday, and there could be a few snowflakes mixing in. We'll talk about the weekend a little bit more in depth on 22 News at 5.
President Biden awarded the Medal of Freedom to Cecile Richards at the White House. Richards, the former president of Planned Parenthood and a champion of reproductive rights, accepted the honor in a private ceremony. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the country's highest civilian award. In 2018, Richards stepped down from her post at Planned Parenthood after leading the healthcare organization for 12 years. President Biden has awarded the Medal of Freedom to 19 Americans during his time in office. Well, the Christmas decorations in Britain's Windsor Castle have been put on display. This year's selection of trees are living and will be watered while they are inside the castle. When the celebrations are over, those trees will be replanted. The decorations are recycled, and this year's theme colors are red and gold. A special tree was also added this year to Queen Mary's dollhouse. Well, tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, we continue our coverage of a mother and baby killed in a shooting yesterday in Hartford, Connecticut. We'll have the latest on the investigation. Plus, with the holiday season upon us, see which local shelters are looking for donations to help feed and clothe those in need this season. And at the State House in Boston, Governor Maura Healey signs a climate bill aimed at pushing clean energy development, what this means for the future of the Commonwealth.
Despite the rain, traffic is moving along just fine up and down the valley. We've got a couple of slowdowns downtown, but that's not unusual for this time of day. The Pike seems to be in good shape as well. Keep in mind that there will be limited visibility with the rain and road spray and perhaps even a little bit of puddling and ponding on roads. So keep your distance, take it slow. We'll talk about weather for the weekend on 22 News at 5.
Brian, thank you, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Latest news and weather anytime on our website and the free